and welcome to WWP Genetics. We're thrilled to have you join us for another engaging and educational video. Today, I will be discussing the history of cannabis in America, Part 2. In 1996, California made history. It was like a spark had been lit across the country. One by one, states began asking the same question. Should people really be punished for using cannabis? And more importantly, could it actually be used as medicine? The question opened the door for change, and each state started to come up with its own answer. Others jumped right in. In the South, states like Alabama remained strict for a long time. But even there, things had started to shift. In 2021, Alabama approved a medical cannabis program that meant people with certain health problems like chronic pain or epilepsy could use cannabis with a doctor's help, but they still didn't allow recreational use. Mississippi followed a similar path. Georgia allows a very limited version of medical cannabis, but it can't be smoked. It's mostly oils with very low THC. In the West, things move faster. California led the way, and Colorado made it history in 2012 by becoming one of the first states to allow recreational cannabis. That means people over 21 can buy and use it even if they don't have any medical issues. Washington did the same. Now, dispensaries are as common as coffee shops in many cities. These states also collect millions of dollars in taxes from cannabis sales, which they use for things like schools, roads, and health programs. Other states followed. Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico all allow recreational and medical use. Alaska joined too, even though it's far up north and very rural. In Hawaii, people can use medical cannabis but not recreational. On the East Coast, things have been changing fast. Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, and Connecticut all now allow both recreational and medical use. These states are building large legal cannabis industries. Florida allows medical use, but is still fighting over whether to go fully legal. Many people support it, but laws take time to change. Pennsylvania is similar. It has a strong medical program, but hasn't legalized recreational. Ohio has medical cannabis and may soon allow full legalization, depending on how people vote. Illinois, Michigan, and Minnesota all have legalized both. Even Missouri, a more conservative state, has joined the legal side. Some states are still very strict. Idaho, Kansas, and Nebraska all have little to no allowance for cannabis. Texas only allows medical use in extremely limited cases. North Carolina and South Carolina are slowly discussing medical use, but still haven't legalized much. Wisconsin and Wyoming remain some of the strictest in the country, with heavy penalties still in place. In states like Oklahoma, something surprising happened. Once considered very conservative, it built one of the largest medical cannabis programs in the nation, with thousands of dispensaries and growers. People there saw it as an opportunity to grow the economy and offer more freedom to patients. What makes cannabis laws confusing is that even if your state says it's legal, federal law says it's illegal. That means you can't take cannabis on planes, bring it across state lines, or use it on federal land like national parks. This has caused many problems, especially for businesses that want to grow or sell cannabis legally, but can't get access to banks or federal assistance. Still, the shift is clear. Over half of the U.S. population now lives in a place where cannabis is legal in some way. What was once a plant that sent people to prison is now being sold in colorful packaging at clean, well-run dispensaries. Celebrities, athletes, and even grandmas are talking about using it to help with sleep, pain, and stress. Every election, every year, more states vote, more research drops. Some want federal legalization, others want to keep it controlled. Some of the pros of legalization fall under medical benefits, relief from chronic pain, anxiety, seizures, and more. Tax revenue. States like Colorado and California have made hundreds of millions in cannabis taxes. Job creation. Legal markets create dispensary jobs, cultivation careers, logistic roles, and beyond. Criminal justice reform. Fewer nonviolent cannabis arrests equals less taxpayer money spent on prisons. Some cons of legalization fall under public health concerns. Some fear increased usage among teens, though data remains mixed. Driving under the influence. There is no standard roadside test like breathalyzers for alcohol. Federal versus state conflict. Even in legal states, cannabis is still federally illegal, causing banking and business issues. Regulation and oversight. Some worry that commercialization might prioritize profit over public safety. The conversation has already changed. It's no longer about fear, it's about healing, freedom, and understanding. Okay, I have to clear some things up. Hemp is legal as long as it's less than 0.3% THC. And you have the THCA, which falls into a gray zone. It's not psychoactive in raw form, but it turns into THC when heated. And while this is not directly banned, it can be risky depending on how law enforcement interprets it. We hope you found today's video educational. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share to stay updated on our latest content. For more exciting insights, be sure to check out our brother channel at WWP Logistics. See you in the next video.